Guess what, Sam?
What, James?
We're going to do our new segment.
Oh, that's exciting.
Which is called Tell Me About It, Stud. And basically...
Who's a stud?
You, obviously.
Oh.
Have you heard of two new films coming out? One's called... Have you heard of two new films coming out? One called Oppenheimer and another film that's taken away by storm called Barbie.
No, I obviously live under a rock. Please enlighten me.
So Barbie is obviously a classic Mattel toy designed for girls, and it's been turned into a hit blockbuster with Margot Robbie.
Oh.
And because of the upcoming hype, Mattel have decided, although we've not got the box office figures yet, Mattel have decided to, hey, let's look at some of our other properties.
Okay.
And send them over to film studios and see if they want to make them. So here is a few that are supposedly in development right now. So the biggest one, the one that makes sense to me, it's already been done before. You could probably guess it. Masters of the Universe. So
Yes.
Netflix are apparently working on this. So this is one that's already in the works. So
Well, that makes
a live action.
sense because they did the animated Kevin Smith one last year.
They've done a couple. They did. I think they did a CGI one, or they did a few.
And there's been rumours about a new Masters of the Universe for a long time, so that doesn't surprise me.
It's one of those. It's one of those. It was a show made to sell toys. Like
Yes.
if you're going to do an animated, like Transformers, people forget that they were toys, and instead of doing a 2 or 3 minute animated advert, let's just do a 15 to 20 minute one, and we'll make a show, and it worked wonders. Same with Massive Universe or He-Man. So He-Man is one that's in the works. I mean, it could be good. The Dolph Lundgren one was charming for a little kid. Yeah, well, there you go. As a kid, people loved it. It was a massive Star Wars rip-off in places. It was so much fun to watch. I mean, watching it now, it feels like proper nostalgic.
Yeah, 100%.
Sort of
Yeah, okay.
Cheesy fun.
So new Masters of the Universe potentially.
Hot Wheels.
Okay.
On that little fucking orange track.
Okay,
It's
well,
really good
I
for
can
whacking
see it.
people on
Cars,
the head with.
Pixar, maybe.
I've got
that kind of vein.
Speed Racer thoughts running through my head. With
Yeah,
that.
Speed Racer, Cars type of vein. All right, I can see that. Family racing.
A Barney movie. Yeah, a big purple dinosaur.
Wait, isn't there a Barney movie being made now?
Yeah, apparently so. Barney movie. It's an untitled Barney movie is in production.
It's like a mature, like a deep dive, and like
the guy from Get Out. Is it?
Yeah,
Daniel Kaluuya?
yeah, that's the one. Yes. He made some comments about it recently about it's a weird like mature take or something. I don't know, but okay. Barney, I'm in. Okay.
Polly Pocket.
Polly Pocket. No, are you about to say what I think you're going to say?
Not Mighty Max. Just Polly
oh, damn it.
Mighty Max was a cartoon. Do you remember that was rad? In, like, the
I
90s.
was so
Bring back Mighty
hoping you were
Max.
about to drop Mighty Max on me.
Why do Polly Pocket and not Mighty Max? Maybe there'll be a crossover.
Because it's going to be the Barbie thing, right? If Barbie's a success, we're going to usher out Polly Pocket. I can see why. Okay.
Did you have Mighty Max back in '92 or whenever it was popular?
Yeah. The little play set things.
Yeah. It's like a snake head and you open it up and there's like a mummy inside.
That's it. Yeah. I used to love them.
Yeah, man. Polly Pocket. So yeah, Polly Pocket's coming out. There's one called Major Matt Mason, which I don't know about.
Must be an American thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone knows about that. Let me know. This one you'll know. Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Well, Real Steel, we've had that.
Real Steel, man. Yeah, Real Steel.
That was Rock'em Sock'em Robots with Wolverine. Okay.
What were the ABC robots from the 2000 AD comics or whatever they were?
Yeah, you've lost me now.
Judge Dredd, the ABC robot.
Yeah.
Pull his arms and legs from a socket. They look like that with the big jaw.
Yeah, sorry, I get it. Yeah,
Imagine
yeah.
a bunch of those, like just like donking each other on the head.
I'm in.
Kind of cool.
I'm in.
Yeah, I'm in. Fucking robots, man. Ready for this one?
Okay. Is this what we've been building up to?
No, it's just not Uno.
What?
Yeah. Imagine I say Casino Royale. But
I'm about to say, if you can do a James Bond film based around poker, you could do another film based around Uno. Okay. Yeah,
Uno
sure.
The movie, I mean, that would be so weird.
Look, I mean, at the end of the day, if you can make... There are films that are based on weird property, like Pirates of the Caribbean, theme park ride. You know,
apparently, I'm just reading about it. It's like it's rapper Lil Yachty. I can't spell. Who knows? Is potentially starring in the film. I'm sorry, I don't know. It's going to take place in Atlanta, based on a hip hop scene. So if it's like a music thing, could be really cool. Could be really funky. Uno. I don't know who it's pitched at.
Yeah,
it's an action heist comedy apparently.
There's all these different
Could you
routes
do a
they could
heist
go
film?
down. It's like, have you seen Tetris?
No, but I've seen it
Yeah,
advertised.
but
I've not watched it yet.
I mean, essentially, the film about about like not the founding, but Tetris and getting out of Russia, essentially. And it would be easy to go and go, oh, it's a film based on Tetris. All right, how are we going to make a film about blocks? So I suppose in this day and age, I'm not going to discount anything. I think, all right, there's an idea there. How are they going to do it? Let's go from there. But there's nothing there that really, apart from the lack of...
I want to see Casino Royale. I want to see Le Chiffre shooting people, and then it turn the other way. Oh, I'm going to have to shoot him instead, and it's just brutal, and everyone's dying playing for the win.
I'm more intrigued about Polly Pocket. I'm
what do you want to see Polly Pocket? I say, put a sock on your penis, Sam. You'll love this one. Magic 8 Ball, the movie.
What? All right. Okay.
So jokingly, I would say it's a horror movie. Like, shall I kill this bitch? Ask later. Doesn't kill the lady on the train. But apparently it is a horror movie. Magic 8 Ball, the movie.
I can see it. I can. All right.
So Blumhouse was apparently rumored to be producing, but I don't know now. It's just all rumored, but
yeah, but Blumhouse that makes sense because they do these really good, very low, not very low budget,
good
kind of. Yeah, like these like kind of 10, 15 million budgeted horror movies that come out and they do like 30, 40, 50, 60 million. Like if they just come up with a cool like 90-minute stripped down fun horror movie,
like a Saw 2, like in a house.
Well, like Megan, that film that came out back in January or whatever, something like that, just kind of like a cheap, easy to make horror movie that just plays to what it is, has fun with it, doesn't have to say it's welcome, cheap. That'll make money.
Okay.
So
okay,
I'm in.
So this is a really fun one. Viewmaster. Do you remember those little red things you click in front of your face and the wheel goes around and you view just
yeah.
You view like a location. Viewmaster, the movie.
Oh, I thought you were saying V-Master, and I'm thinking Vagina Master.
Sorry, I have a speech
like
impediment.
Sex toy?
Viewmaster, Sam. No,
okay,
Viewmaster.
Viewmaster.
So, like, is it just going to be a kid sat on his bed just like...
Now I'm envisaging, like, the
London.
Ring. Like, you see your own death in the click. Or you're seeing, I don't know. Okay, Viewmaster, the movie.
So there's a couple more I'll tell you about. So Matchbox, which is cars again. Will they still be tiny cars, like in Cars or something, or will it be some sort of race adventure? So Matchbox.
The thing is, again, like, you could go down the people creating Matchbox and the success. Look at Air, a film about people signing Michael Jordan to a pair of trainers, and how well that film turned out.
I think they're gonna Toy Story it, like, well, not quite Toy Story, but Barbie it, like they're real people driving real cars.
Polly Pocket with her Matchbox cars. The crossover we didn't know we needed.
They'll do the multiverse, won't they?
Yeah.
It'll be like Toy Story when the kid's playing randomly with all the random toys, but actually in this universe. And last but not least, this one's not overly exciting because I think they've probably done it before. Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah, they've done that before.
I think they have. Was it always cinematic? Has it been a theatrical release?
I don't know if it was cinema. I don't know if it was theatrical, but I know Alec Baldwin and the Matilda chick was in it.
Baldwin, remember him?
Yeah,
he used to make good films long time ago.
Now he's just shooting people.
Apparently so. What a cunt. Well, regardless, there we go. So Thomas Tank Engine. Of those films, I'm not going to ask you what you're most excited about. It's Polly Pocket because you're hoping to get a Mighty Max Minimum. But Mattel are seriously investing. Apparently they've got about 40. That's about 10 I've just reeled off to you there.
Jeez.
40 different types of toys that they're going, you know what? Why the hell aren't we marketing these? And a lot of this is based off the hype around Barbie, although the numbers haven't come in yet. A lot of people are saying pre-ordering tickets to go and see it. It's been received well. Popular characters, but also for the first time in many, many years, characters like video game characters, the Sonic film did well, the second Sonic film did well, and so far this year of 2023, the most successful film grossed over $1 billion is Mario. So these characters with these studios and companies with these IPs are just not rinsing them necessarily, but going, hang on, there's a market for this. Let's put a couple million behind
I'm
it.
surprised it didn't happen sooner. I remember when, obviously, Transformers blew up.
Yeah.
You know, when Michael Bay did them. And then you had G.I. Joe. That
so those were both Hasbro.
Yeah.
That's correct.
No,
yeah.
I know, but still, like, you got a toy line being made into these films. And
well, that's my point, Why would the other toy companies not try and emulate?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm surprised these things didn't kind of kick up. I suppose maybe G.I. Joe, for neither of those were particularly successful, so I don't, maybe that killed the enthusiasm for them. But
well, Sam, did you watch Rise of the Beasts or whatever the hell it was called?
I have, yeah.
In the very end, there's the G.I. Joe card, so they're doing a multiverse crossover with.
I'm interested because I think the idea I think if you grew up with G.I. Joe and Transformers, you're like going, oh my god. But if you didn't grow up with G.I. Joe, all you know about it is that they are two shite mid-2000s films. So
G.I. Joe, the All-American Hero, wasn't really publicised here in the UK. I mean, I think you could get it, but I don't really recall it being popular.
It was called Action Force for us.
What, even the cartoon?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was called Action Force. I remember watching the animated movie, and it was very much called Action Force the movie. Same film, just changed because the whole G.I. Joe thing was so overly...
Action Force sounds horrible. It sounds like something someone does to someone else.
Honestly, like,
look on YouTube,
he
Action Forced me.
Action Force. That's how I know it, but...
You've been action forced, haven't you, Sam?
I've forced my action down you in a minute. But I don't know, I think it's a crossover that naturally nerds and geeks alike, like us, will be interested and kind of excited for. However, isn't as exciting in general as what they're probably hoping it is, you know?
Yeah, man. If I wanted anything from my childhood, action figure-wise, it would be one of the old ones, which no one's touched upon, which is Thundercats. I mean, it'd probably be terrible. I mean, just think about it, it'd be awful to look at. It'd
Avatar.
Be like
we got Avatar.
We've got Avatar. That's our Thundercats.
Cat people.
No, but they don't fight a mummy.
Do you ever watch Centurions?
No.
Like people with like robotic outfits that were like a boat or a plane or a tank or something. That was quite cool. They could do a good version of that.
There was a lot of those ones because those ones, I mean, we were spoilt when we were kids in the 80s and 90s of like these. They went to like Asia and Japan and had all the animation done by them, so they looked great, like the Wheel Warriors, Jace the Wheel Warriors, and Mask, and they were fantastic.
Do you know what would be great?
Tell me.
Do you ever watch Johnny Quest?
The 90s version had an epic intro.
Yeah, when they did like the CGI because there's two different ones, isn't there? I think
there was the one from like the 70s, and there was the one in the 90s that you and I would watch.
Yeah, where
with the green sort of wiry scopes intro.
Yeah, and I remember there was an episode of Medusa going on a maze and stuff. But
it was very Indiana Jones-esque, wasn't it?
This is we were talking about Indiana Jones earlier and it being out. It having a family friendly, tech centered adventure family vibe. If you invest in it, I think you could come up with some cool, adventure Disney Plus show or a string of movies.
Absolutely. So that's what Mattel's doing. They're working on licenses from toy lines. I would choose
Polly Pocket.
Thundercats. Sam, you would choose
I'm still
Johnny Quest. You're still Polly Pocket. It's being done. Outside of there, you'd pick Johnny Quest, and I would pick Thundercats. If anyone listening, what would you pick? Write it down in the comments. Send us a message. We're at roughneckmovies@gmail.com. You can follow Sam and myself on Twitter, Threads, Facebook. Are we on Facebook? We should be on Facebook. Yeah, look on Facebook. Look for us. And thank you for listening to Rough Neck Movies. Anything you want to add, Sam?
I'm good. Toodles.